Your competitor shipped a pricing change this morning, and your vendor quietly updated their API docs. Anthropic pushed new model guidance overnight, and your team won't know until someone stumbles across it, if they ever do. So most companies have their knowledge scattered across 10 tools, some connected, some not, and none of it covers the open web, the part that changes fastest, and that's the gap ChatDa closes. This is what looks like when TinyFish is really running. This monitor tracks Anthropic's announcements. It runs daily. Every run, TinyFish extracts the relevant knowledge units and writes them straight into our graph. So no scripting rules, no XPath. The goal is written in plain English, such as list the most recent announcements, and TinyFish handles the rest. Yesterday's web become today's searchable knowledge without anyone lifting a finger. So now watch it run on demand. So TinyFish is driving a real agentic browser. It reads the page the way a person would and extracts structured knowledge against my goal. So in one click, we can search the external web and save those knowledge unit in the same index as all of our internal tools. So we can add this to the knowledge base. So here's what this unlocks. We have internal docs about cloud cost strategy, prompt caching, model routing across Haiku, Sonnet, and Opus, and that's in our Google Drive. And now we just added Anthropic's live caching docs 30 seconds ago. So watch what happens when I ask, given Anthropic's latest prompt caching updates, how does that affect the cost model if documented internally? So ChatDa is pulling from both the company's internal sources and then the external web simultaneously. So it's synthesizing across them and not choosing. So as you can see, internal and external citations. So no separate tabs, no copy paste, and no stale screenshot into any LLMs. So without TinyFish, someone manually reads that changelog, pulls out what's relevant, and hope it reaches the right person before a decision gets made. So TinyFish is the infrastructure that makes the open web a first-class data source for enterprise AI. It's a default and not an add-on. We built ChatDa, an organizational brain, and hit a wall. Internal knowledge was solved, but the moment a decision touched anything external, the knowledge base went dark. So TinyFish is how we close the gap. So every enterprise AI product has its own problem, and any team running RAG, any team deploying agents, they all need web inside the index and not beside it. So the web is moving faster than any knowledge base can keep up with manually, and TinyFish makes this automatic. Thank you.